welcome to my channel. My name is Becky, Miss B. If you are new to this channel, welcome. And if you're an old subscriber, thank you. Today, I'm going to be talking about my top 10 tips of how I managed to travel so much on a budget. Okay, so my name is Becky. I'm a mummy and wife of a mummy of two, and wife, mother, daughter. All the rest of it. I do also work. And also, I wanted to share with you that I do own a travel group where we travel with ladies, just to see the world, like-minded women like ourselves, in between us, mummies that's got kids, and so we do like to take short trips and things of that nature. So our website is on the link below, so please do take time to go through and have a look at what we do. So topic today is top 10 tips. So what I would say to you, I travel extensively and also in and around Europe, and a lot of people think it's expensive to travel. Sometimes it can be, but here's the tips that I use to be able to travel as much as I do. And I'm based in the UK, ladies, so this may be applicable to you, I think worldwide. Anyway, number one, set a budget, right? So if you're going to travel for the next 12 months, as you know, it's very difficult to buy an airline ticket post 13 months. So set your yearly budget, whatever time of the year you decide to start. If you say to yourself, I'm going to do £1,000 worth of travel, this year. So that's my budget for my tickets, or, I'll add some for the hotel. That's up to you. So once you've set that budget, number two, what I do advise people is, open a separate email account, and I'll tell you why. Unless you don't mind getting a lot of email notifications, things of that nature in your normal email address, I would say open a separate email address. This email address, what you're going to use it for is to register on all your airlines, that leave out of the area that you live in or nearest. You want to register this on hotels and things of that nature that may have special offers. So you want to register this maybe if it's the train line, so you just want to have an email address where these offers and things are sent. My advice is, or what I did is, on a Sunday, I would just go through the emails and see what's on offer. Mostly airlines, unless they're doing a flash 48-hour sale, which you'll see on the telly and that sort of thing, mostly airlines will, send you a notification the sale starts now. Then you can have a look. And I'll give you an example. We've gone to Rome with Ryanair from London Luton for £9.99, each. So me and my husband were able to go to Rome for cheaper than getting a train into central London. Okay, so once you've registered on this, so you can get offers for hotels, you can get offers for not just flights, even offers for parking if you need airport parking. Okay, so that's number two. Now that's number three. And then number four, a lot of people say, I want to go to this country and then that country. But what I say to you is, why not live life, leave life on the edge. Have a look at what's on offer. And if it suits your budget, like I said, if I said I want to travel for £1,000 and I want to do 12 countries in 12 months in Europe, that is manageable because I'm already living in Europe. So there's lots of low-cost airlines. So when you have researched, you don't necessarily need to research every area, but when you see something or see a trip that you've never been on or you've wanted to go on, of course, first of all, and if that's an offer on the airlines, then book that ticket. Once you've booked your tickets, then research the area that you're going to. A lot of people leave it last minute. There's so many sites and information out there that can tell you about a place that you're about to visit. The other tip that I would say, and I use this personally, because when I go with a group of ladies, engage in the services of a local guide. You don't have to wait until you get there. So you can get in contact with local guides. Around Europe, there's university students and there's also university centers and the country's own tourism area. If you log on to their website, will be able to give you info of a walking guide. Some of them are even free. So all you have to do is get in contact with them, meet at a local place, and it will be free for them to do the walking and showing you the sights and things like that. And or it might be a minimal amount, which would cut your costs considerably. Also, what I have taken to doing as well is asking that the guide recommendations of where to stay. Okay, because what you have to think about is, if it's a short trip, if it's a weekend trip, you just want to go in there, see what you want to see, spend as much time out and about as possible. Your 3 days are done. Okay, so I would definitely say liaise with a local guide. They can help you with your hotel choices or recommend something. Again, the World Wide Web has got so much information, so make sure you utilize that. Okay, and then number 7, plan your itinerary. Okay, so when I say plan your itinerary, I will give you what I do is, if it's a Europe trip and I'm leaving on a Friday, Saturday, and coming back on Sunday, I try to make sure I am on the earliest flight out, because as you know, most hotels, once you arrive there, or you can check in your baggage, and then you can go out and do what you want for the day. So if you're on that 6 o'clock, I know the 6 o'clock flight is so early, but if you're on that 6 o'clock flight and you arrive at your destination at 9 o'clock or at 8 o'clock, that gives you time to leave your bag, have a bit of breakfast, start your sightseeing day. Do you know what I mean? So it just you have more time to spend wherever you are. So if you can, try and book very last minute, plan your itinerary of what it is that you want to do. And when you plan your itinerary, another thing is to do is call the area or call the people or event that you want to go on. Okay, I'll give you an example. We went not quad biking, we went quad biking in Spain, and we contacted the company that was providing the services before we left and said, look, there is, a group of 6 of us. We would like to go quad biking. We see your rates online. Have you got any favorable rates? And they said, oh yes, definitely. If you come and you're paying in the local currency, this is how much it's going to be. It actually saved us £10, per person. This is again when we went to Athens, same thing. We went on an excursion and I contacted them before we went, and they said, look, because of the monetary fluctuation and exchange rates, when you pay on these sites, by the time it gets to them, they're literally getting like 20%. So if we can exchange the euros and pay, you pay when we arrive, then they're happy to book us in, and we got something like a 40% discount. Okay, so it does pay to plan ahead. Okay, so, and then number 8, when you're doing your itinerary, your itinerary and planning ahead, make sure you check out the transport options. When you've booked your hotel or your place of stay, do get in contact with them and ask them if there's a local bus that comes to their hotel. Sometimes it might just drop you down the road, or sometimes it might leave you just outside the road, which is why if you engage in a local guide, they may be able to help you with this. A lot of people want to live in the city, a lot of people want to live in the center, but sometimes it's just one short bus ride or one train ride into the city, and you save tons and tons of money on your hotel fees. So if you find out your route, we've again, Spain's been very easy. Athens, we went to Alicante. We got off the plane. It was €1.50. A cab was going to cost us €30, so it was €1.50 for the two of us, and the bus left us right outside the hotel. Okay, and so just to recap, number 1, set a budget. Okay, number 2, open up an external email where you can get all your offers, and then have a dedicated day of when you can go through them and see what offers are available to you. Right, number 3, register with these airlines. register with hotels, register, just be on their preferred, program. You might as well earn miles and enjoy flying and see when their latest sale is on, and then you can book your flights. And again, be spontaneous. So research your areas. Again, number 4, liaise with the local guide. Number 5, choose your hotel or ask. Number 6, choose your hotel or ask the guide to help you with that. Number 7, plan your itinerary and call any excursions that you want to do. If there's a number on there, try and see if you can call them direct and see if they will give you a discount if you pay in cash or if you pay on arrival, okay, or if you pay on the day. They might ask for a nominal deposit off of the phone. It's up to you, okay. So, and number 7, also, research your local area regarding transport links. You may be able to get on a bus. It might be cheaper than getting a cab. I've done it with my kids, and the kids love it and I've done it in a country where, because the kids were under a certain number of meters, they didn't pay anything for the bus, so it was a win-win situation. Okay, and number 9, don't forget that be spontaneous. Be spontaneous, guys. If it's a country that you've never been to and it comes up on a special offer, especially on these airlines or low cost airlines or these airline sales, why don't you choose to go and have a look? You can do this with your family, you can do this with your partner, you can do this solo. And number 10, don't forget to have fun. Thank you so much for your time and for watching. I will be uploading more content on this channel. I aim to do it weekly. So if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe, share the video, and